Each new generation of video games promises more pixels and processing power than ever before. You hear buzzwords like boom lighting, particle effects, 4K, ray tracing, etc. However, narrative and storytelling can be just as important as realistic graphics or even gameplay itself. Some of the best received games like The Last of Us, Heavy Rain, Until Dawn, or even Detroit Become Human are loved because of their plot. These games place such emphasis on story that they're like interactive drama than traditional video games. I've noticed that more and more games have recently been leaning towards Hollywood and its actors. If you prefer smart drama and important decision over flashy action, then maybe a horror interactive drama like The Quarry should be on your radar. Question is, what's the story about? What's the gameplay like? And is this style of gameplay for you? If you're curious about any of these questions and more, then join me in taking a sneak peek at The Quarry. And if you enjoy this video, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell to help the channel grow. And if you like more story-driven games, then check out my last video, Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song. And with that out of the way, let's get back to The Quarry. The Quarry is an upcoming interactive drama horror video game developed by Supermassive Games. It's a spiritual successor to Until Dawn, and published by 2K Games. As a studio, we have a passion to deliver powerful cinematic stories to our gaming audience. Whatever we make in the future will retain our core values of immersion, innovation, and interactivity. The studio has received numerous awards, including a BAFTA for Until Dawn, and recognition from their trade body, the Independent Game Developers Association. Supermassive Games has always pushed new styles of horror storytelling in video games, and it will be fascinating to see how that works in a Friday the 13th settings. What's the story about? It's a classic setup. It's the last day of summer camp at Hackett Quarry in upstate New York. So the kids decide to throw an adult-free party hosted by 9 camp counselors, each playable. Naturally, things take a turn for the worse when they're being hunted by blood-drenched locals and something far more sinister. Friendly banter and flirtations give way to life or death decisions, as relationships build or break under the strain of unimaginable choices. It's your story, their fate. The Quarry has a strong emphasis on the narrative. Like the rest of Supermassive's library, The Quarry is more than happy to kill everyone off, but at the same time you'll also be able to save them. The director's chair option is available, meaning you have more control over the narration. You can choose between various behavioral presets that the protagonist will adopt during the course of the game. For example, you'll be able to decide if Nick will behave composed or agitated in a dangerous situation, or if Lara in conversations will be understanding or inconsistent, creating unique situations and stories every time. The game has a movie mode which allows players to live the experience as if it were a real movie, taking any gameplay mechanics out of the equation. Or if you choose, you can place your faith on up to 7 friends and play online, where invited players watch along and vote on key decisions, creating a story shaped by the whole group. Or play together in a party horror couch co-op experience where each player picks a counselor and controls their action. The game also has a Death Rewind system. Death Rewind is a retry mechanic that normally unlocks after the first completion of The Quarry. Start the story with 3 opportunities to reverse a player character's death, giving you a chance to alter fate and save them in the process. But with only 3 retries per playthrough, you'll have to decide when someone's life is truly worth saving, and the doing of one horrible end may lead to another, so choose wisely. One of the immediate impressive things about The Quarry is its star-studded cast of familiar faces and horror veterans like David Arquette from Scream, Lance Henriksen from Aliens, and Lynn Shay from Nightmare on Elm Street, to name a few. If you enjoyed Until Dawn, I'm sure you won't be disappointed with Will Biles' work and direction. I'm really looking forward to playing this game as a co-op. The Quarry does not support cross-platform, nor does it support cross-gen support when it comes to multiplayer elements. The Quarry release date is June 10, 2022, and it will launch on the PS4, the PS5, Xbox One, the Xbox Series, and Steam for PC. There's no word on the Nintendo Switch. So what do you think about this game? Does this type of gameplay interest you as a gamer? Comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and consider subscribing and hit that notification bell to help the channel grow. And if you're interested in more RPG story-driven games, then check out my last video, The Vampire Masquerade Swan Song. And as always guys, I appreciate you stopping by my channel. I'm Az, and thanks for watching.